Welcome to the 1 million mile road trip. Today, a short video explains something that happened to us the other day. We had pulled up to the Alabama state rest area just south of the Tennessee line, and we were going to dump our tanks, and they have a dump station, and there's a motorhome right in front of us. So we went ahead and pulled as close as we could behind the motorhome, because there was several trucks needed to get in. So we pulled up, and behind us several trucks pulled up right behind us, and were able to get in real easily, and it wasn't any problem at all. And then all of a sudden, this truck pulls behind us, got by us completely, and started honking the horn real loud, honking his horn and waving his arms. So, you know, I just held up my arms like, what's the problem? Well, he got out of his truck, young black male, dreadlocks. It was a full 18-wheeler. He got out of his truck and began to call me every name in the book, use the N-word, even though I'm completely white. Call me, talk to me like I was a dog, told me to move my RV. I told him I couldn't move. I couldn't back it up. I had a Jeep on the back, and we were pulling forward, and we couldn't. I was trapped. And he told me to move it, and after it got started, he said, "I got a gun and I will cap your behind." So he finally moved his truck on down to the parking lot, and I got out he cussed out the other RV or two. I pulled my RV up, and I began to dump. As I did, the park ranger came out, the ranger that's a security guard came out, and he said, "You having problems?" We had people coming in saying that they were afraid this guy was going to try to take you out of your RV. So he went down there and contacted the guy, and the guy said he didn't know what we were talking about. But we called the police, called the sheriff. We were out in the country, called the sheriff. And just as we were calling the sheriff, the trucker pulled away. Now, I went ahead and made a report with the sheriff. I was fortunate enough to get the truck's number, and I'm thinking about including it in this video, and the tag number. So what I did was contact the actual company, and it was a lease company, and he said he was going to take care of it, but you know, we don't know if he ever did. So I was in police work for over 33 years, and he looked like to me that he was on some type of narcotics, probably methamphetamine. He was wild. I mean, he called me everything in the book, and I was civil as best I could with him. And I really felt like that if he could have, he would have damaged our RV or tried to pull us out of it, which that would have been a mistake on his part. So what I did was I complained to the federal authorities on trucking, and I will include that in this video on how you do that, what form you fill out, and basically you're allowed to submit this, and road rage is an incident on there, and they do attempt to resolve these conflicts. Now, this guy needs to be taken off the road. He's going to end up killing somebody, or he's going to end up getting himself hurt, because he was absolutely a lunatic. And but I'm going to include that on how that you make these reports. But what I would suggest you do like I do not get out of your vehicle, no matter what. Use safety measures, whatever safety measures you deem necessary to carry with you to protect yourself, and to report this to the federal authorities on the transportation board. It's a part of DOT, and try to get the tag number of the truck and the truck numbers, because this is crazy. He could have actually, one of these days, he's going to tangle with the wrong person, and it's not going to be a good time. They're going to take some type of, if he takes aggressive action. I mean, he was screaming to the top of his lungs. It was very well to say it was not a pretty sight. And I was really concerned for my wife. He was calling her everything in the book, and I just didn't let it get personal to me. I tried to just hang on here, let the sheriff get here, and we'll see what we can do. So I'll include that in this, and let's hope that it never happens to you. You just fill out this form, and it's pretty self-explanatory, and you just submit it. I would recommend that you don't include your address and phone number, just your name. It's very simple to do. I took care of it in under about 5 minutes, and it's well worth it getting the real road rage guy off the road.